actually can be a close position of the elf on the undead.
Oh, it's same as yesterday. Oh my god, look at the Spiral's main building, how many peons he started, by the way.
Oh my god.
He had like the full 7.
He almost filled his entire stronghold.
Oh, you know what this? He's Spiral's opening up TC headhunters.
Yeah.
Almost guaranteed here.
But he's not doing the insub version with a fast TC.
Yeah, he's doing absolutely the same build that I did, except he's going for the overflow. So I feel like it's more standard if you're going for TC Hunter. You're gonna have a later hero, but you're gonna have 2 Headhunters actually earlier. It's pretty much the same build that you do with Undead when you're going for Fiend with a Graveyard Crypt, except with a Burrow pretty much. Or like the Pally Rifle build when you have a late altar.
What do you guys think would have made a difference last game for Team Yellow to be able to win?
I think TC Headhunters is a superior strategy to Blade, SH, Grunt Raider, Walker.
I think so too. I think TC Hunter is a no-brainer when you're playing against Huntresses, and I think it's just the ultimate counter to Undead Elf.
Yeah, you're gonna see these Huntresses just die instantly to these Headhunters. It's actually depressing when you're playing the Night Elf part of Night Elf Undead against someone who's going TC Headhunters, because with 1 level 2 Stomp and a 40 food army of Headhunters, they'll kill 6 Huntresses in a matter of 1 Stomp, and it's frustrating to play against because with Stomp, there's really nothing that the Night Elf player can do to counter it.
I don't know why W3 Booster is not showing in game, by the way. Maybe it's because it's 2-on-2, but I thought even in 2-on-2 it shows at least like one of the players and stuff per side. I guess we'll see after that during the solo. I think up next, by the way, it's the Night Elf. The first matchup in solo is Neutron and Foggy.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Also, TC Hunter on this map can really allow you to get like the fountain pretty quickly and get the big item in the middle. Like this map, there's only like 1 crypt that like gives you like a potential zombie mask and aura, and it's definitely that middle camp. So if you can get like defense aura or something, it's a really big plus, absolutely. And these Hunters are definitely good for that.
I was actually hoping Foggy's second AOW. So you see Foggy's second AOW is placed by that Merc camp. I was kind of hoping Foggy's second AOW would be by that the expo that's between them, and it would be, I'm gonna ping on the map real quick, and it would be like right there. So you can build your expo or your AOW right there and eat through the trees to be able to creep that super duper easily, because it glitches out the AI of the creeps, and the creeps kind of get stuck in the little tree path, and you can creep it with essentially just a keeper and an AOW. But yeah, No Wood isn't really a commonly played map anymore, so and it is still a little bit risky going for a creep like that. So I don't blame Foggy going for the Merc camp, and having access to those mercenaries early on in the game allows you to kind of boost your power level really early. So I don't blame him for not doing it, but I was kind of hoping to see something like that.
But that's the thing, we have Foggy trying actually to counter the Hyper Rush of Neutron, but at the same time, you basically give room to the TC Hunter to just creep through to level 3. So it's gonna be interesting to see like if that TC just gets level 3 easily and just snowballs from there. Like right now, Foggy is just like trying to allow side to creep level 3 as well. So you just allow the other to creep, and you also allow the TC Hunter to do his thing. So they're just fighting both each other. So yeah, we'll see whoever wins. The big cow with the Hunters or the goat?
Kind of a fun 2v2 play that they're doing right now is Foggy is basically just using his keeper to zone out Neutron's keeper.
Yeah, there's definitely something poetic about this. As someone who's been entangled many times by Neutron's keeper, to see him kind of get shut down in this game, I'm like, yeah, like I kind of like it, you know?
Satisfying, huh? I really like a creep round upside here with Engine of War going for the Merc camp. You can actually get a priest as well too to cancel Entangle, because we know that when your fiends get tangled, there's not much you can do sometimes against the aggression of Keep Huntresses. But he actually decides to not go for the priest here, so very interesting. Foggy still has a few wisps, so maybe he's gonna be able to keep up with the tangle with fiends by having wisps close to his army all the time. And G6 is actually going top left now. I feel like the hide top left could really be a game changer.
Actually, they could even expand.
This is a super greedy creep route by Spiral, but it's actually kind of, it's greedy, but it's safe. He knows that the other team is on the other side of the map. There's really nothing that they can do about it, so I like this creep pattern a lot by Spiral. He's going to get a pretty big item, open up this expansion opportunity if they want to take it later on in the game. He's going to get a push. That's a huge item.
Oh, one of the best. So good.
But yeah, actually, it really secures your level 3. Like on this map with another fountain, if you go middle, you cannot really take the risk of getting jacked there, lose a few Hunters, and then secure level 2, so it's perfect creep.
In the middle is a fountain of mana. Sometimes it's hard to tell if that's mana or life, but we see our Neutron is sitting in the middle, getting some mana on his keeper to continue his harass. And it looks like Team Red is going to head towards the fountain. Are they going to go for it? Are they going to try and take this fountain here?
SyDe actually gets level 3. They could actually chain coil the Drake here. I'm surprised that Team Yellow is not even going to try to contest at all. Sparrow is just on the creeping spree. He's not stopping. He wants another big item. He wants that greater healing. He wants that greater mana.
It's true. Actually, on the route, like 3 of the 4 items that drop are just really, really good for the TC. Greater info, greater mana, and greater heal pot are all really good. And he does get that greater mana pot. We're going to see unlimited stomps in the first fight that takes place. It's going to be... Foggy is going to see that greater mana potion, and he's going to say, feels bad, man.
Foggy made a Moonwell instead of side space.
That's super smart. I love that.
Usually it's more of a shove that you make in the undead base when you're playing Elf Undead, so you can buy those varieties one undead when you just see.
Oh, they're going for burrows. They're trying to force a fight.
And
Foggy's bringing so many wisps with his army, by the way. He has 3 wisps with the army.
So Neutron went for Side's Mine, really didn't do any damage.
Oh my god, the keeper?
Oh, he's gonna lose the keeper! Oh my god, what about TP for Neutron here? TPing with his
and the TC is stuck in the middle.
Oh, and we're gonna see the stomps start to come out. That's stomp number 1.
Okay, they removed Entangle, but he also removed quite a bit of mana from the TC. It's still gonna have a stomp in a second, and then he still has the greater mana too.
What? An absolute stomp, man, as we're saying, dude. Look at the difference between the TC Hunter in the last game. This is such a super one-sided. That TC is a big carry here. The big mana plus going to come here super handy.
Keep in mind, this is after losing his hero right after the TP, so this should have been a one-sided fight the other way. But just because of how strong TC had...
Yeah, but that was calculated. They wanted TC6.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah, it's not like it really matters if he loses keeper, just because he's already 5. Oh my god. In the meantime...
Watch these stomps. Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Oh my god.
He killed the keeper. He just hacks the keeper.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, they're gonna get it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, he dies. He's almost level 6.
Dude.
You know, last game you asked me, oh, what do you think Orc Elfin should have done differently? Here's your answer, man. I think we really have the answer, and there's absolutely no doubt about it. And the Orc Elf team is absolutely walking on the elf team. And then he's gonna get Tangle, being targeted on one more stomp in the lid.
He runs away!
And the keeper pulls back!
He runs away with the keeper.
It was
600 IQ.
Wow.
Wow. What
that was an alpha dominant.